Oh, good morning, folks. Welcome to day 18 of the Forge. And guess what, Edward? I didn't do this. Oh, man. I'm excited. We've got some leads. I think you got like 10 more today, Edward. So let's crank them out. I sent out a contract today. I got to call that guy from California yesterday. And then also also just a quick recap. I'm also scheduling walkthrough for Monday, so that should be pretty sweet. And we got that thing assigned yesterday, so we're
Nice.
hoping to close within the next couple of weeks.
Awesome.
So Edward, isn't it funny, dude? I'll say this because we did this offline, but
Mhm.
what I told you, man, it freaking works, right?
Yeah.
May like 13th to 13th of each month. And we
Mhm.
put our mind and both of our energies just like we're gonna close as many as we can between now and the 13th, which we only have what,
Mhm.
5 more days.
Yep.
Because all the way up to the 13th, we can close and get paid by the end of this month.
Right.
And it's just crazy. It's just an energy thing, you know? And
Right.
so when you have a goal and you want something, like you just not only think about it and what's the word that I'm looking for here? Not just manifest it. The reason why manifestation happens is because you're constantly thinking about it. Therefore, your brain is constantly trying to figure out how it's going to happen, and it
Right.
just attracts. And the reason why it attracts because you're now seeing opportunities that you didn't see before. Just because you have a deadline, you have a sense of urgency.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. Because
Uh,
that's how I am. Was okay. Well, which one's most likely to close, or which one should I call right now? Focus my time. That's
that's
where I
right.
have at right now. Because that's what I'm aiming for. More close like this month. So yeah, it's definitely like a little
Exactly.
shift. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you didn't have that, if you and I didn't have that talk, you wouldn't be thinking about those things. And therefore, the calls that you've made in the last 48 hours, you probably wouldn't have made. Or if you
Mhm.
would have, you just wouldn't have put so much priority on them.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
You know, I love it. Nobody in TU has better hair than these two gentlemen, right? Oh my gosh. I'm still trying to figure mine out, man. It's still in that growth stage where it's just like too long and too short at the same time. But thank you. I appreciate that. Cool, man. Let's just go ahead and dang some phones. Let's see. Do I have anyone responding back to me?
Let's see. Okay, I have somebody text me right now. Let me call them.
Oh gosh. Sorry, not Monday, Saturday. Wait, what?
Laura, where are you? Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Laura, this is Edward. I just saw your message that you sent me about your place there in Florida. Please give me a call or shoot me a message whenever you have time available. Thanks.
And Edward, you also check your inboxes, right? Like conversations on your app where it says
Yeah.
conversations.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Yeah.
And then you can look at like unread versus recent. So
Yeah.
I like the unread because it just shows me like which one I haven't read yet.
Hmm.
Because there are times when it literally just falls through the crack. Hey, is Mario?
Yeah.
Hey, Mario, good afternoon, man. It's Caesar. You responded to my text saying thank you, and I just didn't know if you're still looking to sell that property on Meadowlark or not.
Well, it's available. It's leased out for I think there's another 10 or 11 months on the lease. She's paying $2,950 a month.
29.50 a month, and you said
Yeah.
she still has 10 or 11 months, so she just moved in.
Yeah, exactly. She was a divorcee, and she paid me 6 months of advance type of rent.
Oh, my man. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
that sounds
yeah.
like a pretty good tenant. You got good mailbox money.
Yeah. You know, it was that, and plus, you know, she liked the place, you know, and she has 4 kids, you know. She's only 29 years old, man. Got 4 kids already.
29?
She's 29 years old. She popped them every 12 to 15 months. She had a kid.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, 29 years old, that's a pretty good age, but I don't know if I can handle 4 kids right now, man. Well, Mario, I mean, you've got a what was that?
I still have the compound available that I like to sell. I'm making $15,750 a month on that one.
For which one?
At a 8% cap, it comes out at $2 million. At a 7%, it comes out at 2.1.
For an 8 cap and a 7 cap, right? Is that what you said?
Right.
So is this like an apartment complex or what's the situation?
It's 2 gyms, office space in the back, and a 3-bedroom apartment and a 2-bedroom apartment upstairs.
So 2 gyms, open space. When you say open space, is that an open retail space?
Office space.
Oh, office space. Sorry, office space. And then what were the 2 units?
A 3-bedroom and a 2-bedroom.
A 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and what? I'm sorry, you're cutting in and out. What was that?
I don't know, brother. I'm blind. I don't know how many bathrooms there are. You know, as I said, I'm getting $15,750 a month total rent. I'm still paying the taxes and some of the insurance out of my pocket because I didn't want to. I wanted to keep everyone there that's been there for several years. You know.
Okay. I mean, those are pretty good. Those are pretty good mailbox money coming in every month for you. I mean, what got you looking to let go of these?
I live in Round Rock, close to Georgetown, and it's just too far for me, man. But anyway, hey, I gotta run. I gotta go pick up some stuff. Okay.
When should I call you back?
Call me back, but about 2:30.
About 2:30. Okay, I'll call you back about 2:30. And you're in Texas, right? Oh, you say Georgia.
Austin, Texas.
Awesome. Okay. All right. I'll call you around 2:30.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, bye. He doesn't sound very motivated, does he? Let's see, Mario, 2:30. Two gyms, 1 office space, 2 units. Let's continue our comment. What else did we? Philip. Philip.
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Philip.
Yes?
Hey, Philip. Good afternoon. Caesar here. You responded to my text earlier today about Brookridge Lane out in Parish.
Yes?
Yeah. So you said you didn't have a definite timeline or price. So are you? I mean, are you looking to sell this property, or I just wanted to give you a quick call to see what's the situation here?
Um, well, I didn't have any sort of thoughts about that, but yeah, we are thinking of selling. We just haven't decided exactly when or for how much. And essentially, your text asked if we were still thinking about it, and that's all I was doing, was answering that.
Absolutely, and I appreciate you, and thank you very much for responding back so quickly as well. I mean, I would love to definitely have a conversation with you folks. I do like to buy in that neighborhood. I am an investor, so I do buy when I do. I either flip them or keep them as rentals. I'd love to
Yeah.
have a chat with you, but I mean, not knowing exactly when or how much, it's kind of makes me work a little bit in a blind here.
Yeah, I don't expect anything from you. I was just telling you what is
Absolutely.
the situation, and
Yes, sir.
since you had expressed interest, if you want to check back in a month or so, that would be great.
Yep, absolutely. And if you don't mind, what I'll actually do is I'll have my CRM maybe just shoot you like one quick little text, just a little hello text once a month, and you never have to respond back. But if and when you are ready, feel free to respond back,
Yeah.
and then we can start the conversation. Then does that sound fair?
That sounds great. Yes.
Wonderful. And before I let you go, if you don't mind, I'm just taking quick notes so I can remember it next time I talk to you. If you don't mind me asking, what even got you guys thinking of possibly selling this?
I'm sorry. Could you just repeat that?
Oh, I
Did you
was
say when or for?
no, I was just asking, what got you guys even thinking of possibly selling this?
Well, I'm 80 years old. My wife's approaching that. We have kids spread all over the country. So it might be just a question of getting closer to some of them.
Hmm.
We got kids in California. We got have a daughter and family up in Canada, and we have another one on the eastern coast, Delaware. So
All over the place, huh?
all the grandkids, and yeah, so my wife would like to get closer to one or other of them as we get older.
Wonderful. What part of California is your children in?
Well, one's in Oakland, and he's a retired Navy captain, and we have an active colonel of the Marine Corps who's lives somewhere on the coast, California. You're calling from California?
I am. Yes, yes. I actually lived. I lived in the Bay Area for 12 years, and I grew up in San Diego. So, if he's in the Marine
Okay.
Corps, he's probably like Oceanside or somewhere in Southern California.
He's close to San Francisco on the coast. Although I do speak Spanish, all those Spanish names confuse me.
Is it Vacaville?
No, it's a two-word name.
2 words. It's by the coast, you're saying? Santa Barbara, it's not San Luis Obispo.
No,
Not Monterey. Santa Cruz?
Santa Cruz.
That's what it is?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, wonderful. All right, well, Philip, when you folks are ready, let me know. More than happy to revisit you folks. I'm not here to pressure anyone. At the end of the day, if people are selling, that's who I want to talk to.
Okay, very good then.
All right, I'll send you a text once a month, and like I said, some of them are pretty funny, so they'll make you chuckle. And I just want to stay top of mind for you, so when you folks are ready, you know who to call.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Have a good one.
Bye.
I think someone hopped on. The Smootster.
Just
Look at
me.
that.
Happy Friday.
Happy freaking Friday. Let's go. Okay, long-term follow-up. Snippet. Put this guy in long-term follow-up. You guys are gonna love this. Ken, you're gonna love this story.
Record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press.
Hey, buddy, you're live on YouTube,
Hey,
and
good.
for today,
Ken
your
giving you
name will be Bobby Frost.
on
All
your
right,
website when you're looking to sell a property on Cherry Street.
because I want you to tell the story. That's an awesome story. So, Bobby Frost, what are we looking at here? Don't give the address, but what kind of deal are we looking at, and where did you get this lead from?
Yeah, so basically the context is I am actually on the dating apps because I'm single and I'm looking for a significant other. I swiped right on the girl and she swiped right on me. We had a date last night.
Yeah.
And we were getting into her story about her situation and her past ex-boyfriend, and it turns out that her ex-boyfriend bought a house, out in, I don't want to say, but
Yeah.
they bought a house
Somewhere in California. Let's say that, folks.
somewhere in California.
Yep.
And and I realized that she is essentially a lead because the way she was telling the story about her situation and motivation, just based on how distressed the property is and how it's a headache for her to keep it. Basically, her ex-boyfriend got into like a temper tantrum because the ex was trying to make it work for them both, and actually had planned to live in that house, to keep her marriage and to have a future with her. But this person, this ex-boyfriend is very controlling, and it just didn't work out. So what the ex-boyfriend did was trash the place, jackhammered jackhammered like all the rooms, and out of rage and for not I'm not sure how to explain this, but like not getting what he wanted, so to speak.
Yeah, so it's trash right now. So it's pretty much a full rehab, full gut, whatever it is.
Correct. So yeah, basically I told her what I do. I am an investor. I do buy property nationwide, and I wanted to take a look and see what I could do.
Sweet.
So yeah,
Okay, so all right. So how do you want to work it? Do you want to work this yourself? Or you want me to just help you out with it? Or you want me to lock this up and we work together on it? How do you want to go about it? Whichever way you go, I'm totally okay with.
I think when I was comping and underwriting the property, I couldn't see how the numbers would make sense. So I figured that you might have like another solution, perhaps a creative one. Maybe there was something that you could do about it.
How much do they owe?
They owe $330,000 in mortgage.
330,000. Okay.
And there's a lien, by the way. There's a lien on the property as well, about $10,000 to $15,000.
Why? What is that lien coming from?
I actually haven't figured that out yet. That one said that it popped up like out of nowhere. So I gotta figure out her situation there on that one.
Okay. Does she live there right now or no?
No, she completely vacant. She lives with her parents. Yeah. So
How long has it been vacant for?
I believe about, I would say 2 to 3 years, but I'd have to confirm.
Okay. So it's vacant, no one lives there, right? You said?
That's correct. Yeah.
All right. Does she have any pictures at all? Can you ask her?
I will ask her. Yeah. She does have pictures of the property.
And it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
2.5. Yeah. Correct.
Okay. 540. What do you think the CMB here is?
CMB.
Here, I'll just look right now.
About 560, I'd say.
Look at that. Joey is getting better at his comping. My man.
Disclose my name, by the way.
Oh, shit. My bad, Bobby Frost. You should have never said anything, Bobby.
It's all good.
That would have just like flown by. It's cool. We're deep into the
Yeah, that's fine.
my bad, I completely fucked that one up. Okay, let me see. So Bobby, you were probably using PropStream, right? That's why you were having a little bit of a tough time.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you want to do is go put it on Zillow, for example.
Yeah.
And then type in the address, and then once you have that up, copy the tab, like duplicate the tab, so open a new tab, and then hit the backspace button. Because what that will do is that it will actually keep zooming into the map. It will zoom into the actual neighborhood.
Let's see. Okay, so on Zillow, if I go on to the you're talking about the aerial view.
Yeah, but make sure you duplicate the tab. Holy shit, someone bought that fucking thing for $125. Are you doing what I said you were gonna do, or?
Yeah, so I'm on Zillow right now on the map.
Yeah, so then now start zooming in. You know, like there's that plus button.
Okay.
Just don't move the directions, just zoom in. And then it's gonna take you to the actual neighborhood.
Bear with me.
That's fine.
So I think I'm on the neighborhood.
Yeah, so then now hit sold instead of for sale.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
there.
So then what are the yellow numbers that you see close to on Dawn Lane?
Let's see. Sorry, I feel like I'm kind of in the wrong spot here. I'm in the area, but I'm not seeing the street for some reason. Sorry about
You've
that.
zoomed in fully? Like fully to the street level?
Sorry. Bear with me.
You did
I'm
duplicate
pretty-
you did duplicate the tab, right? I mean, even
Yes.
if you don't, that's okay. Okay, so if you duplicate the tab and then you hit the back button and then you just zoom in close to it, you'll see Dawn Lane, Tony Lane, Shadow Lane. Do you not see those?
No. I have a Mac, so I
So do
don't know
I.
what the background is. Sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize, bro. But overall, ARV is about 650, I would say.
Right.
600 maybe, just to be conservative. Yeah, if we can get some pictures, bro, that would be great.
Okay.
But even with California prices on a full gut, it would be $200,000, not 300.
Okay.
And she owes 330 plus the 15, so 345, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And this, this place is about 45 minutes away from me, so I mean, I'm wanting to drive down there.
Bro, if you can take pictures of it, that would be great. Has she been paying the mortgage?
Yes. Yes.
She has. Okay, so who's been paying the mortgage? Her or both her and him?
I believe it's just her.
It's just her. Okay. Now here's
believe it's just her.
the one problem that we might come across.
Sorry. Her name is the only one on title.
Oh, because I'm looking right now, it has him as a co-owner. So if you go on
Zillow?
if you go on PropStream,
okay. Yeah.
so he's gonna
Okay.
have to sign off on it. But yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yep. And if it gets messy, then we might have to do like a partition thing on it. But yeah, we need to get pictures of the inside. Because I don't know. Oh, dude, does she have solar on them?
Solar. I'm not too sure, but I do from the aerial view, I do see solar panels on it.
So maybe that's what the liens are.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. But look, if she wants to just get rid of it, just ask her like, what is the payoff amount? Like, get the most recent payoff amount or mortgage statement or all the stuff. Just say, hey, look, block out all of your personal information. I don't need to know any of that, but we just need to see the numbers.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then let's work it, dude. We might have something here.
Yeah. So she's actually seeing a realtor right now, like an appraiser today. So I might just ask her to send me some photos today. But maybe I don't even need to come over there.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's kind of like a key important piece of information you left.
Yeah. It's just that usually I don't ask for photos until I have a signed contract, but this is a special case, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's a special case. Plus, if she has realtors going over there and she's meeting them, like, why wouldn't you ask it? You know what I mean? Like, you got to be flexible. So I would definitely ask it. And then let's work it, dude.
This would be legendary.
Yeah, let's see if we can make it happen. And if, like I said, if you want to work it and I'll just help you with that, it's fine. If you don't want to mix, like you said, business and personal, like I'll work it. I mean, obviously you will still JV it, but I can be like the face of the deal, you know?
Got it. Okay.
Cool. All right, brother.
Sounds good.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Later, Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good old Bobby going on a date. Everyone's muted. All right, I just unmuted Ken.
Thank you. I actually just wrapped up a call with the lady. She gives me 2-3 minutes of her time at a time. She was a live transfer from earlier this week. We spoke just now. She talks 1,000 miles per hour. She had to go. So getting bits of information, but she's 2 months behind on payments.
Ooh.
Yeah, so there's motivation there. She has two liens on the property, 2 mortgages, plus she's behind on 2 credit cards as well. So that's her motivation. She says she might just make a month of payments to prevent her from going the full 3 months behind and going into foreclosure. She's like, give me a call the other side of the weekend. I'm like, all right. She doesn't know how much she doesn't know where she's going to go if I buy this one. That was a sticking point in the conversation as well. I have a question for you, which is something I've run into a couple of times this week. I don't know if it's really an objection, but it is in the way of us trying to figure out when we're assessing if we're actually being a solution. I've had a couple of different sellers this week tell me, I don't know how much it's going to cost for me to move, you know? And my default
to what?
When they say, oh, I need the funds for the next property, but I don't know how much it's going to cost me just yet. You know, when they say that, my default answer up until this time has been, well, you want to take some time to look at what you're going to need. And once we figure that out, we can put together a solution, you know? But I don't like that because it puts them in control. It stalls the deal, stalls communication. How can I be more proactive without, let's say, maybe me trying to find a property that fits their budget, you know? What's a good way to do that, to navigate that?
Oh, where are they looking to? Do they have a place picked out, or at least a town that they're looking to move to, or?
So this lady has no idea. There was someone else I spoke to earlier today. She's going to move back to her hometown, so she has the city located, but she does not have her eyes on a particular property.
That's fine. So then you just go on ChatGPT and ask what's the average house over there. So I guess this is actually a great question, Ken. I know exactly what I would do. What I would do is, well, Ken, let's assume for a second we just have a crystal ball. What's the ideal solution for it?
Mm-hmm. So what this lady told me was that she wouldn't go below 250. Okay. And I asked her, is that based on what homes they're selling for? She said, honestly, they won't even buy me the whole house, but it's a good start. So now anything below 250 was just off the table for her instantly, you know, which I ended up determining.
No. So that's where you're wrong there.
Okay. I'll give you a little bit more about her situation. So her property was listed at 275 recently and did not sell. I told her my offer would have to start with the 1.
Yeah, but hold on for a second.
Okay.
So she wouldn't go below 250. Why not?
She claims when it was listed, she had an offer at 280, but she didn't close with them because she didn't know where she was going to go. So I said, well, what's the difference between then and now? If we agree on a price today, how do I know you're gonna close? And she said, well, I'll just figure it out. She said, well, she'll just figure it out. And I said, well, if I were to give you a number because it didn't sell, I'm looking at the data here, my offer would have to start with the 1. And she's like, well, then I'm gonna just go contact the other buyer if they haven't bought anything else. I'm like, well, why haven't you gone that route already? And she's like, are you just going to keep asking me 1,000 questions? But that's valid.
That is very valid. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that call, dude. But but I would just say, why not? Still, I'd be like, that's fine. You had an offer at 280. Where is it now?
Yeah.
Is he knocking on your door? Because if he's knocking on your door, then you should absolutely take it. Fuck me. That's what I would tell her. Right? But if that offer's not on the table, that offer's not on the table. So why not? What's the point of 250? Right? But it also sounds like she's not motivated based on what you tell me.
Yeah.
So this is when I would just say, so is this where you kind of want to sell, or do you actually want to sell this, or you kind of just want to sell it? Right? Now, does 250 work for as far as numbers go? Probably not.
This is rural Texas, and I don't see a comp in sight on PropStream, so I'm gonna have to go to,
Yeah.
somebody that's got Privy or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, but the fact that no one bought it at 275.
Right. Now,
No one
the
bought it at 275.
estimated value on PropStream is 375. But I know this lady's got 50 cats, literally 50 cats. And I'm like, there's no way this thing is not a full gut.
Yeah. I mean, I would just be like, just shooting from the hip, I'd say I'd need this like at 180.
Yeah, half of that value.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I told her it needs to be closer to 150. I didn't give her a number.
Yeah, we need to be close. Does she owe any money on there?
I do believe so. She owes. I gotta double check that. I'm not sure. I've talked to a couple people since her. I already see here. Denise.
So I like what Edward's been doing, and I know you've been listening in the last few days. How he always goes, my only concern is, right? Like, hey, I'd love to give you as much as I absolutely can. I just got to be fair to my business at the same time. It's just my only concern is no one bought this at 275. So now I feel like by the time I fix it up and get it caught up to date, that's exactly how much I can sell it for. So my only concern is if I buy this off you at 250 and I have to still put in some money in there and then sell it at 275, I'm just upside down even before I write the check. So this is what Edward and I were talking yesterday. Since you don't, at this moment, you do not have an actual XYZ on what she's trying to accomplish. Am I right?
Correct.
Okay, so at that point, this is when I would just offer a little bit of logic where I would just go, well, like I said earlier, I'd love to give you as much as I can. I just need to be fair to my business. And you can probably tell I speak with my cards faced up on the table here. So just level with me for a second. What is it that you're absolutely trying to accomplish by selling this? Right? And then that's a fork on the road. Either she answers you or she doesn't. And if she doesn't, then fuck off. She's not the right person for you to talk to.
And that's kind of, I said, well, it sounds like you need to relist this or go get a hold of that buyer. That's where we left off at.
That's it. Yeah. And then, but if she opens up to you and she gives you XYZ, that's when Edward's line I absolutely love now, which is, hey, it's just my only concern is blah blah blah, which is what we just talked about. It just looks like a lot of the like if the offer came in, if my number comes in a little less, but if we can come in and solve XYZ, would that help? But right now you don't have XYZ, you don't have anything to attach it to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I just don't think, based on you guys' conversation, I don't think she's that motivated.
Me neither. I was just curious in general because I've run into that fragment of the objection of I don't know what it's going to cost where I'm moving to. So that's more so what I was trying to address with her. I mean, with the question, I agree that she in particular was not that motivated.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can have two different options. You can either choose the violently, be like, all right, well, if you don't know how much it's going to move, then how do you know you want 250 for this?
That's exactly what I said. I said, well, then how will you know if I'm giving you enough money? She's like, are you just asking me 1,000 questions? I'm like, no, just
no.
The solution.
So what is it?
I said,
what did you say?
No, I said, I said, it helps me understand the situation so I can make sure I'm actually being part of a solution.
That's perfect. Yeah. I would also say the reason why I'm asking a ton of different questions, because I absolutely want to give you the most that I absolutely can. I just need to be fair to my business at the same time. Like that gets the point across to them. Like, in other words, hey, ma'am, I'll dumb it down. I have a cap to what I can do. Right. And so that's what I'm trying to figure out what I can. Now, I don't want to say that because if you say that, then they're just going to ask, well, what's your cap? Right. So that's why I don't like using that line. That's why I'm saying, hey, I want to give as much as I can. I just got to be fair to my business. But you're good. Why did this come in? All right, I gotta listen to this personal voicemail real fast. I'll put myself in mute. Ken, you're on. Or Edward, I think Edward's on the phone. Edward, you can unmute yourself if you want.
All right, you reached Eric Miller. As soon as you told, please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and return your phone call as soon as possible. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 2 for more options.
Hey, good afternoon, Eric. This is Ken giving you a call about that property you're looking to sell over on Claremore Place. I'm always looking to buy an area. Just have a couple of quick questions for you. You can reach me at 704-561-6182. Thank you.
been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, good afternoon, Helen. This is Ken giving you a call. We spoke the other day about that property you're looking to sell over on 39 Loop Road. Please give me a call when you get this message. If you are still looking for a solution, you can reach me at 704-561-6182. Thank you. Hey, good afternoon, James. This is Ken giving you another call about that property you submitted on my website on Canopy Circle. If you are still looking for a solution, you can reach me at 704-561-6182. Thank you.
Sam.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Leave a message. Is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Your call has been forwarded to an automated. Telephone number 4. Telephone number 41237765772 can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, simply hang up or press pound for further options.
Hey, good afternoon, Mark. This is Ken giving you a call. We spoke a while back about that property you're looking to sell over on Roma Way. You asked for me to give you a follow-up call today. So please give me a call when you get this message. If you are still looking for a solution, you can reach me at 704-561-6182. Thank you.
AI is taking notes. Please leave your message for 66240912007. Sorry, mailbox is full. AI is taking notes. Read your message.
Hey, Red, I just saw your comment. I do double dials mostly. Only time I do triple dials is if one of the ringings like cut short, but usually I'll just double dial 3 or 4 times a day. Hello, is this Pam?
Yeah.
Hey, Pam, this is Ken giving you a, yes, we spoke the other day very briefly. You had just gotten out from surgery. How are you recovering?
It's up and down.
Up and
What
down.
are we talking about?
Yes, you had submitted a form on our website a while back about a property you're looking to sell on Avenue L.
Right. It's going to be a bit because with surgery and everything, I'm expected to. It's going to be a 6-month recovery, so yeah, going to have to wait on that.
Okay.
So I will get back to you as soon as this gets done.
All right. I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, ma'am.
I know. Me too. I do appreciate your call back very much so. But yeah, maybe if you give me a call back in about 4 months, maybe, then we can probably see what we can do.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you very much for answering, and looking forward to seeing if I can be a solution for you.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
What's up, Ken? How you doing, man?
I'm well, brother. How are you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. This calls.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Willie.
I'll be right back, brother.
Hello?
Hi, good afternoon. Is this Willie?
Yeah.
Hey, Willie, this is Edward. I was calling just to follow up. I believe you had spoke with someone from our team, if I'm not mistaken, about a property over on South Village Drive. Is that still something you're considering?
What team is that?
I believe the apartment unit is 102.
No, I mean, what team are you with?
Oh, I'm with Xavier Acquisitions. Looked like you had spoke with someone maybe a while back. about possibly selling. So they just wanted me to give you a call and see if you were still looking to sell.
Yeah, I actually put it on the market exactly a week ago, and with a realtor.
Oh, okay. The one here on 102? The unit there, 102.
106.
What? Oh, okay. 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 All right. And you said it was already listed though, right?
Yep.
Okay. How much were y'all looking to get for it? I mean, because you're looking for a buyer, right? Oh, I'll call this dude.
No.
Hey, Willie, I'm not sure if the line disconnected there, but I was going to tell you that, I mean, you are looking for a buyer, right? Since it's listed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have a buyer right here. You just hung up on him.
What's your offer? What's your offer?
Well, that's all I was giving you a call. I was going to pull it up so I could ask you a few questions, and then from there we could put something together here that hopefully lines up with what you were looking for. So that's what I was going to see if you had a few minutes so we could chat about it.
Yeah, I'm actually in Puerto Rico right now. I'm getting ready to go to a wedding, and I've got it on the market for $204,999, and I just had somebody looking at it today. So if you want to mull that over and give me a call back at another time, you can. Okay.
All righty. Have a good day. Yeah. Nope. I'm gonna get a refund for that one. It's listed. Let's see who's next.
Hey, good afternoon, Errol. This is Ken giving you another call about that property you submitted on my website on Honorary Avenue. If you are still looking for a solution, I'd love to hop on a quick call. You can reach me at 704-561-6182. Thank you.
Roderick.
If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Hello, this is Edward. I was calling to reach out to Roderick.
Thanks. Please stay on the line. Hello.
Hey, good afternoon. Is this Roderick?
Oh, yes, who is this?
Yeah, this is Edward. I was just calling to follow up on an inquiry about selling a property on Pansy Street. Is that still something you're considering?
Yes, but you have to speak to my realtor.
Okay, is it listed right now with an agent, like on the market, or?
Yes, it is.
Okay, what's your agent's name and phone number?
I
Okay.
have to look it up right now. I'm right in the middle of something.
Okay, and how much we are asking for it real quick?
Let's put to 41.
41. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, we'd have maybe a few minutes to chat about it real quick and see if it's something that we can even move forward with.
I'd say, where are you calling from? Are you local?
No, I'm from Texas, but we buy in Mississippi all the time.
Yeah. I can tell you this, man. I mean, for whatever reason, I've been getting these calls, man. And
You do understand you filled out a form, right? Online. I think one of our ads or sites there with your information about selling.
Must have been through Facebook, man.
Yeah.
Marketplace, so yeah, I have to pull that. But if you were like some of the other people who've been reaching out, man, if you represent like a company, in which case, sure.
No, you're talking to the guy. I don't need to go back and do underwriters or none of that stuff. I mean, I'm a big boy. I can make my own decisions.
Okay, so this is not, so you're not trying to basically, relist the property.
Well, I'm an investor.
Then,
Well, I am an investor. So like when we look at properties, obviously it does have to align up with like as far as a investment standpoint. But at the same time, like, I mean, if it turns out with what you need and what we could offer don't quite line up, I mean, we could still see if there's some ways there where we could put something together that works. But yeah, like.
I tell you what, man, if you want to reach back out to me a little bit after 5 today, man, Eastern time, like I said, you caught me right in the middle of, I'm on the job right now, so I'm
Okay.
trying to get this wrapped up. So
Yeah, no worries.
You can reach back out to me. By then, yeah, we could possibly talk.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you a call then around after
Good
5.
afternoon, Ms. Beth. This is Ken giving you a call. We spoke
All right,
about that
bye.
property over in Geronimo Way that you're looking to sell. Can you please give me a call back when you get this message at 704-561-6182? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to speak to no agent. Just looking at something. After.
Hey, Ed, you want a Spanish speaking league?
Yeah.
All right. I talked to her very briefly, like a little bit back, and I was able to kind of get the gist of the information, but there were some things that I probably missed in it. So I'll probably just let you start from scratch and see what we can figure out.
Yeah, man.
I just sent it in the private thing. I'm about to give you her name and her name.
Gentlemen. Oh shit, this guy. Let's tell this guy later.
AI is taking notes.
Oh, let me call Josiah. Yeah, I'll do that later.
Laura, oh, this one's in Texas here, Corpus.
Telephone number 501. Please try again later.
All right, this is Edward. I was calling to reach out to Laura.
Thanks.
Telephone number 501.
AI is taking notes. Thanks for calling. I'll see if this person is available.
Hello, this is Edward.
Thanks, Edward. Please stay on the line.
Thanks, Edward.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available. Please try again later. I'm sorry, this person is not available.
Hello?
Yes, may I speak with Terry? Terry?
Yeah.
Hey, Terry, good afternoon. Yeah, my name is Caesar. Just calling about your property on West Mill out in Rutherford. Are you by any chance still looking to sell that property?
Yes, I'm looking to sell
Hi,
both of
can
them.
you record your name and reason for calling?
Oh, my man. I'm glad I called,
This
man.
is Ken calling to buy your property
How
on
much,
Dan Street.
how much are you looking to get for it?
About 27,000, and I'll walk off and leave everything.
For both of them?
Yep.
All right, so let me look this up real quick. So you said 301 and then the other one's 305, right?
Yes.
All right, give me
Now,
one.
they need remodeling. They need roofs, but
Okay, let me just look this up real quick if you don't mind. While
now,
I
305. I just had all the electrical completely redone.
Oh, nice. So 305, all electrical is redone.
Yes.
That's good. You got a new panel in there too.
Yes, sir.
Yee. That's good.
It's all up code.
All right, my man. And then what's the word that I'm looking for? So I'm looking at 305 right now. This is a what's the bedroom and bathroom count on this one?
2 and 1.
2 and 1?
2 bed, 1 bath.
2 bed
Yep.
and 1 bath. Okay.
Yep.
1909. And then how long has it been vacant? Is it vacant or?
No, I'm living in it right now.
Oh, you're living in there right now, the 305?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Okay. And then let's say if we do something here, like what's the ideal solution for you? You're going to be able to deliver it vacant. What's the situation?
Give me 30 days and I'll be gone.
All right. So you need 30 days. Now, so you're saying do a 30-day close? We wire the money on the 30th day and then you're gone, or do you need the money before you move out?
Well, do what, baby? Yeah, 30 days after close.
30 days after close. Okay. Which I don't mind doing that. I've done that before. The only thing, Terry, is when we do that, just to let you know, I do what we call a holdback and a lease back. Do you know what those are?
I do not.
All right. So I'll just quickly explain it to you just so that you understand. I'll explain the holdback because it's easier. So what it is we'll just say, hey, you have 30 days to move out. So on closing date, we'll tell the title company, hey, go ahead and release 80 to 90% of the proceeds to them. So let's say I buy this both of our 26. I'm going to let the title company know, hey, give them $20,000 today when we close, right? So that you have money to do what you need to do. But the $6,000 sits there until you move out. It's just there to protect us. It doesn't go into my bank account. It stays in escrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so that it gives you the incentive to actually move out and it protects us. And then the lease back will pretty much just charge you whatever the market rate rent is for that month.
Yeah.
So if you're cool with that, I'm totally cool with that. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then the 301, what's the situation with the 301?
It's vacant.
It's vacant. Is there a house there or is that just a land?
No, it's a house there.
Oh, it's a house.
It's a five bedroom, 2 bath.
5 bedroom, 2 bath.
Yes. But it needs a total remodel.
When you say total remodel, is it like a full gut? Like how long has it been vacant? What's the situation there?
It's been empty 2 years. And the reason why is me and the mayor here in town kind of got into it, and she had the state come in and inspect the electrical.
Okay.
Of course, older house, it's not going to pass. It's not up to code. I didn't have the money to do it. I had the money to do one of them and not the other one. So I went ahead and done the one that I was living in, which is 305. I went ahead and just got the whole electrical done, and 301 did not get done.
Okay, well, smart man. That's what I would have done too. Shoot, I would have started where I live at. I got you.
Exactly.
So, question for you: do you guys have like city code violations on there? Like, is it condemned or what's the situation?
No, it's not condemned or anything.
Okay, that's good.
Now the roof is starting to leak, so just letting you know.
Yeah, it's a full rehab. Is it gutted inside or no?
No, it's not.
Okay, it's still got good bones.
I still got some of my furniture and stuff stored in it. So.
Okay, these are both of these are like the corner houses. No.
Yes, and it's 1 block from the high school. I mean, from the middle school up here. So it's a great location.
Yeah. What if you don't mind me asking? I mean, these looks like they got good bones. Like, what got you looking to sell these?
But I'm being honest with you, my first wife passed away 5 years ago. And this was what she wanted. It wasn't what I wanted. It's what she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like living in the city. I've been up here 20 years now, but I don't like living in the city.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm looking at doing is I just got remarried. And
well, congratulations.
Thank you. We're looking at moving to the lake.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nearby or?
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. Yes.
Wonderful. All right. Well, is that the wonderful lady that I hear in the background?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. Congrats, man. And sorry to hear about the other stuff, obviously.
Oh, thank you.
So 26. And then how soon would you guys want to close on this if we were to do something here?
What do you think, baby? How soon do you want to close? So we can do it within next month or two? Yeah, we can do it within the next month or two, bud.
Okay, so like do a 30-day close on it?
Yes.
So I just want to make sure I get the timing correctly because I want to make this as convenient as possible for you folks. So you want to close on it in 30 days, and then in 30 days, you need another 30 days after that. Is that right?
Yes, sir. That will give me plenty of time to get everything situated.
Got it. Okay. Now, just curious, and I'm not trying to push it this way, but if we can close on this and put money in your folks' pockets by the end of the month and then give you till the end of June to move out, is that something that would be feasible? Or is that something, not forget feasible, is that something that would help you guys out at all? Or
yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just asking just in case if that's doable. At the end of the day, I just want to make sure that it's that it makes sense for you folks, you know?
Right.
Okay. And then
And I mean, I know the property is valued a lot more, but I'm just ready to get out of it. You understand what I'm saying?
absolutely, absolutely, I completely understand, and I'm more than happy to help out. And I always tell folks, man, the best deals that I have under my belt are the ones when I'm able to help someone out, achieve their goal. And so if I can help you achieve your goal and keep the lights on, um, those are the ones that I like to talk about around the barbecues. Mother's Day is coming around the corner this weekend, and those are the deals I like to talk to my brothers about.
Right.
So let me just ask you a couple quick questions real quick, and then I can let you know what I'm looking at here.
Okay.
Who's on title? Because I have my softwares that like connects to the county. Looks like it's you, and is this your ex-wife or Crystal?
Yeah, Crystal is my ex-wife that passed away. Yes.
Okay, and then is there any other heirs on this, or was there like a probate that was
No.
done, or
No, it's just me and her.
are there any kids?
Yes. They're not on it. No, but I do have kids. Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because usually when something like that happens, it looks like Tennessee is not a probate state, so we'll have to do like an affidavit of heirship, which title company will take care of all of it.
Right.
That's that's their job. That's why they get paid on closing. So I'll let them worry about that. I just want to make sure. Now the kids that you have with Whitney, are they grown ups or?
Oh yeah, they're all grown.
Okay, and how many are there?
There's 3.
There's 3. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So like I said, I don't know if it's going to be needed, but I always like to be transparent so we can always just manage expectations.
Right.
Based on Tennessee laws, which like that's why I said title will know, they might have to do an affidavit of heirship, meaning the 3 kids will have to sign saying, hey, they're aware that they are the kids of Whitney and they don't want any part of the property.
Right.
Yeah, so as long as they sign those, then we should be good to go if needed. Okay, so I just want to let you know, and title will let us know that, and then if that's the case, would we be able to get a hold of them? Like you have their information?
Oh yeah, they're all living pretty close to me.
Okay, wonderful. All right. Okay, so if I'm hearing you correctly, if we can close on this anytime between the end of the month, middle of June, and then have you guys till the end of June to get out, pretty much 30 days after we close, with a holdback and a lease back, you guys are totally okay with that. Does that sound about right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. All right. Now let me ask you this, and I'm just looking at the properties in the area and what I need to do to get it done. It sounds like it's going to be a full rehab for both of them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I would say. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And one of them is pretty bigger than the others.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Okay. And then the 305 is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 1,200 square feet. Does that sound about right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. And then the other one is a 5-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
That's right.
1,400 square feet. A little bit. That's because that's what it says on the county. I'm like 5'2" for 1,400. I'm like, that sounds unreal. So
yeah, because I mean the master bedroom is 14 by 14, and then the upstairs is probably 12 by 12s. There's 4 bedrooms upstairs and then 1 bedroom downstairs.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let me ask you, sir. I mean, if let's see, my only concern is I'm looking at how much things are selling. There's not much going on there, but I can keep this as a rental. How much can I rent each one of them out for?
Oh man, I couldn't really tell you.
Okay, no problem, man. I can look that up.
I know this. If I was living in the 5-bedroom, I was renting the 2-bedroom out for $550 a month. Now that's been 7 years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Now the rental properties around here is going pretty close to $800 a month.
I was gonna say like 750 to 850, maybe 900 at the most, especially with the 5.52, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, let me ask you this question, my friend. If I can take care of all of that for you, by the way, I will pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees, so no money out of your pocket. The only thing that you'll be responsible for are any back taxes if you have any, and then also
No, the bank takes care of every bit of that.
Okay, wonderful. Also, any prorated taxes and prorated utilities. So those are the only two things
Right.
you'll be responsible for. Everything else will come out of my pocket. Okay.
Okay.
I'll buy it as is, so you don't have to worry about fixing anything. Okay. Now,
Okay.
if it's not a burnt down house, I don't want a burnt down house at closing, right?
No.
You know what I mean? But I will buy it as
Yep.
is, and you pretty much just take whatever you want to take with you and leave behind what you don't want. I want to make it as convenient as possible for you. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So if I can do all of that, I pay all the closing costs, no realtor fees, and I close in the timeline that you want, give you extra 30 days to move out. I mean, what's the best price that you folks can do for me?
But that 26, 27,000 is going to be bottom dollar. Because I owe what 18 on it. I think it is.
You owe 18 on these?
Yes, sir. Through Centennial Bank.
Yeah. Is it on both of them, or are you saying total, or just
Yeah,
on one of them?
No, sir. They're both on the same loan.
They're both on same loan. Okay.
Yes.
Oh man, I was hoping you were gonna say 20.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can meet somewhere in the middle? I understand that you owe 18, so I definitely want to put more in your pocket.
Right. Let me talk with my wife. And see what we can do. And of course, you can give me a call back tomorrow, it'd be great. But let me talk to her tonight, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And I'm not here to force or pressure you folks in any way, shape, or form. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, would it make sense for me to even maybe speak with both you and your wife, so in that way I can explain why I need it where I need it to be?
Well, I mean, we'll have to do it, tomorrow. But
Yeah, I mean, what's a good time to call you folks?
Right around 12, 1 o'clock be up.
About 12 to 1 o'clock. Okay.
Yes.
And just so that I can be prepared for tomorrow, my friend, if you don't mind me asking, and you can probably tell I'm a straightforward kind of guy. I'm a straight shooter. I don't like to sugarcoat things. And I like to talk with my cards face up. Sometimes it kills me. I lose deals that way, but you know what? For me, honesty is the best policy here. So, if you don't mind me asking, what is it that you folks are absolutely trying to accomplish? I guess like I want to help you guys as much as I can. And so is there significance with that 26 that you're talking about? Is there something that you're trying to accomplish, or?
Yes, sir, the land. We've got our eye on some land up there. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. And how much is that land for?
It's 6,600.
6,600.
Yep.
And that's why you need that extra cash, huh?
Yes, sir.
And getting that land, will that make you folks happy? Will that you not sitting on you not sleeping on the couch, not in the doghouse?
No, not yet.
All right, let me ask you this, man, because I know we kind of just went over the condition a little bit. Can you give me just a little bit more info on the conditions of each property? Maybe I can come up to that 26 and make sure that I can get you that land.
Well, see, on 301, it's got a nice shop. It's a 24 by 22 shop, all steel. It's not one of them little cheap metal buildings either. It's hell, I've got like $9,000 tied up in material.
Mm-hmm.
And then on 305 here, it's got one of the Mennonite buildings, storage building, and it's a 12 by 24.
Okay.
All that stainless.
Okay. And then as far as like the conditions inside, like, can you tell me, let's go one by one. Do the 305 first, if you don't mind.
All right, 305. It's in pretty good shape. I've been using it to store my motorcycle in. So, I mean,
Nice. What kind of motorcycle do you have?
it's a Harley. It's a 06 Harley Davidson.
My man.
It's a Sportster, but pretty nice little bike.
Uh-huh. So that's 305 or that's 301? Because I thought you said you were living in 305.
I am living in 305. That's the building, the Mennonite building where I got the motorcycle store is on 305.
Okay.
Now, 301 is like I said, right beside me here. It's all one big lot. The shed that I'm talking about on it, but like I said, it's all steel, and it'll never go nowhere with a metal roof. It'll never. You ain't never got to worry about that.
Don't got to worry about it, huh?
No, sir. That thing will be there whenever me and you both go.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
All right.
All right. And then, okay. I got you. And I know you know that place better than anyone else. If you were to take a wild guess, how much do you think it would cost me to get each one of them up to date?
But
and if you don't know, that's okay. That's fine. I always just like to know just in case.
Right. Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay, no problem. And it's not like no burnt downs, no foundation issues, none of that stuff, right?
Nope.
Okay. No flooding, no nothing that I have to worry about. In other words.
No, sir.
Okay. So let me ask you. I mean, if I can squeeze every penny as far as getting multiple contractors going over there, getting me bid to get my rehab costs as low as possible. If I can make $26,000 happen for you, are you willing to move forward today and just at least get the agreement going?
Like I said, let me talk with her and we'll see what we can do. You know, I talk everything with her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So I guess my question to you is, if I'm willing to come up to that $26,000 that you're talking about, which is what you're asking for, if I'm willing to, kind of like go out of my way to, and once again, man, I just love helping people out, and now I understand why you need that 26, because you got that piece of land that you want to go see. And so if I can help you folks out get that land and, pay that 18,000 that you owe, plus give you folks an extra $8,000 on top of that to get that land and extra money in your pocket. I mean, is that something that you still need to talk to your wife if you're getting exactly what you want, or I'm just trying to understand here?
No, you said that, you won't know could I come down any, and that's why I'm going to talk to my wife.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I'm saying right now, because you told me that you need that 6 to buy that land. Like I told you earlier when we first started, I like helping people out. So if that's the case, man, I mean, 23 versus 26, is that really going to break the bank for me? Not really. Maybe I might have to pay Jose a little bit less, but the point is, I'm more than happy to help you folks out. So if I can do 26 right now, can we move forward today and just call it a day, and then I can explain to you how my process works?
Right. Yeah, I'd be all right with that.
Okay. All right. So let me explain to you how my process works here. What I'll do is I'll send over a 2-page agreement saying that, hey, I'm looking to buy this at $26,000, both properties. Okay.
Right.
Once the agreement is signed, both by you and me, because I will be the buyer, you're the seller. A few things are going to happen. One, I'm going to open title, make sure title is clear, right? We got to make sure we know exactly how much is owed, and if there's any liens, anything else on there.
Right.
While title is doing what they do best, doing the title search, in the next 14 days, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send my contractors out there, and I'm also going to send my local partners out there. So just for full transparency, whenever I buy properties outside of my market, I always want to make sure that I have a local partner, a local investor that's partnering with me. And the only reason why I do that is because I always want to make sure I have a set of eyes on my projects at all times. Right? It's already hard enough to make sure John and Jose 15 minutes down the freeway doing their job, to hit the deadline, let alone across state lines, so yeah, so in those first 14 days, man, I'm going to send my guys out there and make sure I get my eyes in there just to make sure that everything we discussed checks out. Assuming everything checks out, then we should be good to go with that number. If we walk in there, half the roof is gone, or the kitchen is flooded, or there's no flooring, obviously I'm going to have to come back to the table, right? So the point that I'm saying is I'm not here to nickel and dime folks, but if it's something major where it's going to cost me $10, $20, $30,000 more, then obviously I'm going to have to protect myself and come back to the table. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Do you have any questions concerned as far as how the process works?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay, and you guys need the 30 days to move out of there, right? So I'm just writing this out right now, if you don't mind. Give me a second.
Yeah,
By the 30th day. By the 30th day from closing date. The title is instructed to release the holdback amount to the buyer.
But I tell you, I'm fixing to lose you. My phone's been go dead.
Are you driving? Or are you saying you're running out of battery?
Running out of battery.
Oh no! Get that charger, man.
She's got it in the car.
Oh no! And the car's not there? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Are you serious? Buyer shall release the property to the seller starting. Okay, why is 301 and 305 the same legal description? Okay, APN number is different. Have fun.
Did he take your offer?
What's up?
Did he take the offer?
He said his phone was dying. I don't know if that's a lie or a truth. I kind of fumble that because it works, and I just wanted him to fight for it because I didn't want him to think like I just jump all over the 26, you know?
Right.
Pretty much you're getting 26 for two. That's like 13 a piece.
Yeah.
Each one is $150,000 of ARV.
Oh shoot. Damn. It's good.
Right. So for a full gut, it's going to be 10%. So, I mean, I'm okay with that 26. pump it out there for like 35, 39,
Mm-hmm.
you know, 20 a piece.
Right.
And I was keeping him on because I was writing the contract.
Mm.
So let's see. Let me see if we'll find out if his battery died or not. Nope, it didn't. It's ringing.
Grab your charger, buddy.
Well, I'm gonna send this to him, and I'm gonna have. Today's Friday, right?
Yep. Yep.
I'm gonna give him an expiration date on it tomorrow. Either sign it or they don't. Invalid document. Oh, because I never put the fucking person's name. You know what my fear is? My fear is he
What?
has another contract with someone else.
Mm.
That was too easy.
Well, that's what he was asking for, right?
That's what he was asking for.
I'm sorry, Copy.
Hey, Russell, Edward here. How you doing?
Hey,
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a call back. I know we spoke a few days ago. You wanted me to circle back with you to see if you heard back from like the insurance. I know you were waiting for them.
I've called them 2 times. They have not returned my phone calls. I checked on the website. They hadn't done anything yet. But they are, I guess, doing the same speed that they always do.
Jeez.
State farm thing?
Oh man, don't tell me that. That's who I have.
Well, they're all the same. They know what they're doing and you don't. That's where everybody gets stuck. Everybody's insured. They're just not used to their protocol. And so you end up with, you should have done this and you should have done that. So I try to call often to my agent, but now my agent's been got we're gonna answer the phone. Leave a message and they'll call back.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you have to get in the car and drive to their office.
Jeez.
I'm actually going out and do 3 jobs in about 10 minutes, and my agent's office is only about 5 miles from me. I might ride up and see what they say.
Yeah, because you were just trying to get the payout, right, for like the damage or something like that.
Well, they got to mind how much damage there is, and they were at 87% about a week or so ago, and maybe a week and a half ago, and they came back over to get it over 100%. So it would just be total. But if it's under 100%, then they have to have not only a contract, but a federal Form C or something so they can pay you 6 months, 12 months, 24 months of lost rent. They start to end up with needing more paperwork from you before they'll pay you. And I don't know if we're on this side or that side of 100% yet.
Okay. So basing off of that, then you'll know what will you need and all that to move and all that.
You can actually make more money if it's less than 100% because you do get additional things like hauling off
the debris that they don't get. If they tell them a policy, you don't get hauling off, cleaning up, and you don't get lost rent. Well, lost rent at 13 times 12 is, 15,000. And hauling off is probably 5,000. So you lose 20,000, but then you don't get it until you personally rebuild the house.
Right.
And if the house is to the point I'd like to sell it, then I'd be better off taking 100% and finding someone to offer me some small amount to take the house off my hands.
Right.
And that's where you would fit in, but I don't know until they tell me what I've got to work with. I don't know what I have to work with.
Right. Yeah. So it kind of leaves you where you're kind of in the dark. You don't know exactly what you need or what the next steps would be then at that point until you get that.
The house is boarded up and secured. And there again, if it's less than 100%, they owe me about $1,500, $2,000 for the board up here.
Yeah.
And they owe me again for tarping the roof. But if it's a total, they don't pay any of the fee.
Oh, wow. Okay. So either way,
you boarded it up to protect it once it's savable, so they won't pay for it. Yep. There again, I'll try to call State Farm again, but I don't have a good answer for you. You're welcome to call back another week, but I won't answer until they give me something to go by.
Yeah, no worries. I can just follow up next week, see where you're at, and then we could see if we could put something together that hopefully lines up with what you're looking for, and hopefully we could take this off your hands here.
Thanks, sir.
All right, Russell. Bye.
All right, sent out that contract. Oh, this guy Mario Rubio is back. Dude, I don't know how. Any of you guys know how to underwrite commercial properties?
No, not really.
I don't know either.
What is it? It's like a
Talking about commercial, residential, or mixed use, or are we talking about a business?
Mixed use. Yes, 2 gyms, an office space, and 2 units.
Oh no, not that kind of commercial. Commercial residential, yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I know a good starting point would be figuring out how much each of those, are they all leasing from the owner, all those businesses?
Yeah, he's getting $15K a month, $15,750 a month.
Is that the net operating income? Is that minus all the expenses, or is that just rent? Okay.
That's very true. I didn't ask that.
So I'm selling it next month.
Folks, I'll take a little quick break. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Please
Sounds
leave
good,
your
brother.
message.
Yes. Brian, call this dude. Hey, Brian, it's Edward. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Yeah, I just wanted to give you a call. I did see your message just now about your place there on Emerald. I think you said you were going to sell it next month, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you going to list it, or were you just trying to start the process next month, or what was kind of your time frame there on that?
More than likely, we're going to list it.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't seem to be a very good house for a cash buyer. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. And what makes you say that? Like, I see that you had put out one of our forums online about possibly selling.
Yeah, their offers are very low, and the cash buyers seem to be nervous about how hard it would be to sell the house.
Really? Okay. Well, how much were y'all asking for it?
I'm expecting to get at least 200 for it if we put it on the market. And if I was going with a cash buyer, I'd want to get at least 185.
185. Okay. Well, I could probably take a look at it. I mean, it doesn't hurt there. Maybe I could save you some time or maybe some commissions there, and see what I could do here with it. I would just pull it up, ask just a few questions, and then from there I could see if I could put something together that lines up with what you're looking for. If that would help.
I'm not really sure what that means.
What it means, we'll have a conversation, and then hopefully I'll let you know if I could do the 185 or not. And we could kind of yeah. So while I try to pull it up here, because that's what I'm doing on my end. I guess the property here is this. I'm assuming this is a property you're living in, or what's going on with it? Can you tell me a little bit about it?
It's just a spare house that I was letting my son's mother live in.
Oh, okay. And is it currently, vacant, or is she still occupying it?
She just bought a house, and she's in the process of moving out right now.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. And right now, I mean, I guess would it need any work, or what does that look like? What can you kind of catch me up to speed there?
Yeah, it needs about $20,000 or $30,000 worth of work, depending on how people would want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more or less intending to sell the house in as is condition.
Right. Okay. And
that's why I'm selling it so far under market value.
Right. Okay. And then the 20 and 30, what would you say that will consist of, like for the repairs?
Well, I put a new roof and a new kitchen in it about 15 years ago. So those are all set. The siding is all set because it's vinyl. So the only thing the house really needs is it needs a good cleaning. It needs, paint, a bathroom. I assume somebody wanted to put a bathroom in it. It's definitely due for that. Back in November, I put new electric and a new furnace in it. So that's all set. So it really just needs floors, a bathroom, and, maybe some windows, a couple windows here or there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And I know you mentioned like below market value there. Sounds like you've kind of done a little bit of research. What do you think it could be worth, like once it was all fixed up and updated?
Yeah, it should be worth about $230,000.
Okay. And you said just with just doing like the 30, putting in 30 into it.
And that's where I get the number 200 from, because I figure, if the house is worth 230 in, basically, market value condition, you take the 30 off, you get 200 for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, with the repairs.
It's a good house. It's a good house for somebody that wants to kind of make it their own. And I don't know if you're familiar with the market here in Monroe County or not, but, it's 100% the seller's market up here. There's no houses for sale up here. And so all the buyers are cash buyers. Or if they're not, then they're going to end up at a bidding war.
Mm-hmm.
But given the situation, to me, if I was buying a house, I mean, I have a lot of money, so I'm different than your average buyer. Your average buyer wants to buy a house and just make payments. Whereas to me, I'd rather get the house cheaper
put the money into it so I can make it the way I want it to be.
Right.
So to me, that makes more sense. Plus, if you buy it cheaper, you pay less taxes on it.
Exactly.
Cause, you know, but that's just me personally. I mean, I've bought, you know, 6 or 7 properties in my life, so I understand these things. Whereas most people are like, you know, young families starting out to say, hey, we just want to be able to make the payments, you know?
Yeah, you're exactly right. Right.
So, but yeah, like I say, for the cash buyers of the world, it seems to be the nature of the cash buyers that, you know, they want to buy it, fix it up, sell it, and make 15% and all these things. And it's like, yeah, I understand that. I just don't see enough meat on the bone for that. You know, I mean, I can understand it if you were in a place like Florida where it's, you know, not exactly a seller's market, you know, but up here it's a seller's market, so it's just a different ballgame.
Right. Yeah, no, I totally get it. And yeah, and like for us, like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I am here to just see how it could help, like, the best way I possibly can. And it does help, like, you know, get a better understanding of like what you're looking for and like what you might need. That way we could, you know, hopefully we could see if there's a way to make something work there. And let's say if it turns out if what you need and what we can offer don't quite line up, I mean, we could probably search other options there for you to make something work. And that being said, I mean, we are investors, obviously. So when we look at properties, you know, we do have to make sure it at least lines up from like an investment standpoint. You know what I mean?
And believe me, I understand you guys are in it to make money. I just don't think this market is the market for those types of companies.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put it to you like this. Here's my overall intention. My intention is to put it to MLS the property, and if I can't sell it, then I might work with a cash buyer. But yeah. I have to imagine that it's going to sell.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, you also mentioned it was pretty slow, the market there, and they're pretty much all cash buyers, though, right?
Yeah, you can look it up. It's 100% a seller's market up here in Western New York. I looked it up on Google the other day. I think it's number 2 in the country.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I do see like in that little pocket you're in, I do see a couple that are on market there, and they have sold maybe in the last 12 months for sure. Okay.
They are in the market right now.
Oh, in that little pocket that you're in. Right now, just active. Like if I'm just looking at what's active on MLS on this part of the area, not like kind of going outside of like 490 and stuff. I only see like 5.
Give it a 1 mile radius.
I probably only see like maybe 7, 10, maybe 10 active in just that pocket there that you're in that area.
Sure, and if you look, it's like a bidding war. You know, if they put them on the market for 180, they end up selling for 220.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. And it sounds like, I mean, obviously, like you said earlier, I mean, it sounds like the most important thing, not really the money, it's just kind of like getting off your hands. So I guess like just to see how we might be able to help, like what's like, I guess the ideal outcome, or what are you ultimately, I guess, looking to accomplish, just to see how we might be able to help?
Yeah, I'm just looking to get as much money for it as I can.
Okay, and there's no like time frame and stuff. Obviously, you could sit on it if you had to.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in the house for 20 years. I mean, I don't want to sit on it for an extended period of time, but I mean, if I have to, you know, like I say, the average house in the market here sells within 9 days. So it's not like it's a hurry to sell it, because, you know, it's going to sell in a hurry one way or the other, you know?
Yeah, because I think the only way I could probably come up a little higher, maybe, because I mean, I'm assuming cash offers, you're probably getting like what, the low 100s, like 120, maybe 130s around there.
Yeah, the people that aren't serious are around 120, but the people that are actually trying to get it are usually around 140, 150.
Yeah, and
I think that's a perfectly generous offer. I just don't think it's the right market for a cash buyer. You know, to me, a cash buyer buys in a market that is more of a buyer's market, because obviously, if you guys are in the buying business, you want to be in the buyer's market, not the seller's market. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And I mean, another I mean, I could probably make another suggestion. Not, I mean, from the sounds of it, I mean, you're not too flexible. It sounds like some of these offers, I mean, they've gotten were a little bit lower. I mean, I guess like if you didn't have to go like list and like kind of go through that commissions and stuff like that, I mean, like if we're able to kind of get you closer to like even the 150 and we deal with everything else, I mean, do you feel like that's something that would kind of save you the time and hassle going through that route if you didn't have to?
Well, if the property doesn't sell on the market yet, but that's why I said from a cash buyer, I'd want to get about 185. If I can get 200 working with a realtor, I understand I'm going to pay about 6-7% in fees and all that stuff. Even if it's 10%, you know, I still want to net at least 180.
Right. Right. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, maybe that might be, you know, a better option there. Maybe listing it for sure, right? You could definitely go that route if you want to deal with that. We tend to be more of a like if you didn't want like if you really didn't want to list it, kind of be more speed and convenience, and that's kind of the ballpark where it would have to be like those other offers you were getting closer to that 140, 150. I think I could probably make some work then.
Sure, and believe me, I appreciate it. Like I say, if for some reason I can't sell it on the market, I will absolutely call you guys back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, sounds good. Well, hey, I appreciate you taking my call here, and I'm glad we had this conversation. If anything changes between now and then, I mean, feel free to give me a call, and hopefully we can revisit this and see if we can make some work.
All right, buddy. Sounds good.
All right, Brett. Bye.
Take care.
There's no meat on the bone at that number, huh?
No, I was already at my novation part. That's why everybody was offering 150. 120
Yeah.
was part of the cash. So based on that, that's why I didn't push. Is like, okay, he has no motivation. He's already gonna list. Like, yeah. I don't think
Novation is how much for novation?
I put 150.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's what he was
Yeah.
getting. That's what he said. Like he that's what he was saying. The offers, the 120s and stuff, were like, I guess not the serious offers, but they were all the cash offer investors where they need to be at. And then the ones that offered 140, maybe 150 were the novation offers. Because that's where we had to be at novation.
Yeah.
But
And he
yeah.
lives there? He lives near there?
Yeah, well, it's one of his properties he owns, that he was letting like his kids' moms live in. They're moving out now, or she's moving
Yeah.
out. And he's like, hey, I have money. It's just I don't feel like I need to and stuff. Like just the conversation, the way we're having is like, okay, well, there's not really much motivation, like where he needs.
Yeah.
He understands it too. So
Yep. All right, yeah.
yeah, it's because he texted me. He said he was gonna sell next month, and I'm like, well, I want to have the conversation now.
Yeah.
Some notes.
Hey, when did I text this guy?
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
Oh. Hi, Wes. Caesar here. Give me a call. Just tried calling you.
All right. That's long-term follow-up.
James. Oh yeah, that was yesterday at 1:30 p.m. Oh, dude, I was supposed to call that guy. Just remember,
Which one?
California.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I want to listen to that.
Let's talk to this guy. Actually, before I call, let me call Ashley. Oh, that's why I called Joey. Let me call Ashley then. She might know. Because I thought about that last night or this morning. I'm like, developers probably would want to do this as sub 2.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Jeez, fucking everyone's not answering. Well, boys, we're gonna have to figure it out later then, huh? Oh, she just called. Ashley,
What's going on?
what's up? You're live on YouTube before you say something funny.
What's up, YouTube?
So quick question for you. I don't know if you listened to that call yesterday about that guy in California.
Briefly.
Yeah, so he owns this house, which he has a mortgage of $4,200 a month, but he also has like 3 acres. So he's getting it. He's already got it zoned. He's getting all the permits to break it down to 11 lots. Blah blah blah. So in the end, I was like, dude, fine, $1 million, we'll do it, and we'll just pay for your monthly mortgage, and then you just get paid as the house gets sold until your $1 million is recouped. So I was sending him like a seller finance deal, but I just realized a developer probably would not want to do that. They'd probably want to do it as a sub 2, so they have control and they so that they can make sure that the 4,200 is actually going to the bank and getting paid, right?
Yeah. I mean, so all right, say this again. So how much is left on his current mortgage?
Like 387, something like that, 390. Let's just say.
And he wants $1 million purchase price total, or $1 million in equity?
$1 million total.
Okay, so that's not his equity portion. So because subject to existing loan on that 300 and whatever thousand, and then you want to the this to you last night because the way you were pitching it to me sounded like you were going to give the seller $1 million. But it almost sounded like you were offering him interest-only payments. So I was like,
No interest only. There is no interest.
That's what it sounded like because I only heard part of it, and I was like, yeah, I don't understand. That's why I texted you. I was like, what's the address? Because I wanted to look it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'd want to take that over subject to existing loan, absolutely, and then put the equity portion on a seller finance note.
Which would be 000.
I mean, potentially.
No,
Can you
this is not
see the
potentially.
address?
It is. It is because we're only going to pay whatever his monthly mortgage is. So I don't give a shit what his equity is.
Okay, I got you. So you're paying him like a balloon, basically, right?
Yeah, so we're just ballooning it out, but instead of ballooning it out, the developer will just pay him a percentage of the proceeds
I got you.
from each sale until $1 million is recouped.
I got you. Okay. No, I love that. That's creative. Perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, 000. My question to you though is this might be better structured differently because is the property, is it being built now? Is it move-in ready property? What's the condition of the property itself?
He lives there, so he wants to continue to live there while they're building it.
Okay, yeah, that changes a little bit. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I think the way you have it structured is going to be the best because I was almost thinking a Morby might be better, but a Morby's not going to make sense because somebody would come in, they would get the DSCR loan, and they would get, let's say the bank gives them 75% of whatever the property appraises at. And then they would have to pay off the current mortgage also with that and then put some money in his pocket. Is he okay with getting nothing in his pocket at first?
Well, that's the only fucking deal he's going to get from me. So whether he's okay with it or not, that's his decision to make.
Listen, calm down, you. Okay. Yeah, no, I think that's going to be the best way to do it. DSCR one would work really anyway. It wouldn't even make sense for someone to come in and do that if he wants to continue to live in the property. So he wants to basically essentially live there for free. If somebody's coming in, taking over subject to, they're paying the mortgage. Would he have to pay his own mortgage to, you know what I mean? How is that going to be structured?
So that's why I was thinking, when I was thinking about it yesterday, I was just thinking of it like the developer just paying him, but the developer wouldn't want to just pay him because the developer would want to make sure that his mortgage is getting paid off, right?
Yeah, no, he'd want to be on the deed for sure. Yeah, no. Yeah, I would take it over subject to, and then what happens with that is whoever his mortgage is, let's say it's Chase Bank, he'll give the developer Chase Bank's login, and then they both can see that it's been paid every single month. That does work either way. It's going to just depend, but I would say they would want to be on the, they would want to take control of the mortgage for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I've seen people get screwed over by not doing that. I actually had somebody in sub 2 structure it that way, and the guy was not paying, and then it went into foreclosure. Yeah, it was a mess. So no, yeah, definitely you want control of that 100 million trillion%.
Okay, cool.
Okay. If you send me the address, I can probably structure it for you unless you're good with that.
Nope, I'm not good at it.
All right, send me the address and I'll structure it for you and I'll text it over to you.
All right. I'm gonna call Joey as well, get his opinion. But yeah, I'll send you the stuff right now.
Alrighty, perfect. Talk to you soon.
Later.
Okay.
Claude, my man, hold on for a second. Let me mute myself real fast. I'm on YouTube. Hey Ken, you want to take over real quick? I gotta take this call from Claude.
All right, let's see. Let's call Ashley. She texted me saying yes. So,
hey, I'll be back on a little bit, guys. I'm about to grab some food.
all right, bro.
All right.
Where's this at?
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message.
Okay, where is the address? Okay.
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message because the person you called has a voicemail box that hasn't been set.
She didn't answer. Okay, let's text her. Yeah. Hmm? Okay, what time would be work best to connect for a brief call? All right, on to the next. Faith. James.
The mailbox belonging to 72785105117 is full and cannot accept new messages at this time. Please try again later. Goodbye.
Hmm. All right, this guy texted say he's not ready until after July. 1 second, guys. I'm on daddy duty at the same time. All right, let's call Barry. Let's see why he's not looking to sell after July. Where's he at? Let's try it one more time. Let's respond back. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. All right, on to the next. Jesse.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Hi, this is Edward.
Thanks, Edward. Please stay on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you would like to leave an additional message, please reply after the tone.
Hey, James.
Please leave a voicemail.
Next.
Ed, did you hear me earlier when I was talking to Ashley? Ed, can you hear me or no? Oh, he's got me muted.
Please leave a voicemail.
Oh, shit.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. We're trying to-
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Available.
At the tone, please record your.
Hello, this is Edward.
Thanks, Edward. Please stay on the line.
Your call.
Hey, Miguel, how are you? It's Caesar.
Okay, you.
Oh, I'm doing great, my friend. Sorry I didn't get to call you this morning. It's just been super duper busy, my friend.
I can't take your call right now.
Yeah, you have a few minutes?
Sure.
Yeah, just wanted to give you a call because I know you noticed, not noticed, you sent me a text yesterday. So I'm just a little bit confused. Maybe I didn't explain it properly. So what was your understanding?
Well, if you're not gonna pay me $1 million right now, I mean, if you take 5 years to pay me, then I'll be losing $4,200 every month for 5 years.
No,
Yeah, my
I'm
mortgage.
going to be paying you $4,200 a month starting when we close, like as soon as we
Correct,
close. So $4,200 a
But
month.
it says there that to you finish paying me the $1 million.
Yeah, so $4,200 a month, right? And then once all the houses that are newly built are starting to sell off, you're gonna get proceeds from each one of those until that $1 million is fully paid off.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain it back here. That is it. Yeah.
Oh, explains it on the second paragraph. it says, in addition, you will be getting paid. I don't know if you saw that second part of that paragraph.
No, I don't like the way you wrote it.
Okay, so how do you want it? How do you want me to write it?
It has to be like saying that it's gonna be $4,200 a month, and then $1 million within certain time, like maximum of 3 years or whatever, you know.
So you want a balloon payment on it?
Yeah.
Okay, so then why don't we do a balloon? Why don't we?
Confusing with
No, I'm sorry. Keep going.
It's gonna be confusing if you want to pay on each house that you sell, you know.
Say that again.
It's gonna be like on each house that you sell. I mean, you can give me a payment if you like.
That's what it says.
It's gonna be continuing to give me the $4,200 a month.
Okay, so I want to make sure that I understand you correctly, which I'm willing to work with you. Okay, so $4,200 a month, and then what you want is just a balloon payment, whatever the remainder of that 1 million on 3 years or 5 years, whatever it may be. Is that what you'd rather do?
3 years. Yeah.
Okay. So on a development,
I mean, you can give me.
you can
give me.
Go ahead.
As you go, and we'll just minus it from the 1 million. But $4,200 is not gonna be deducted from the million.
So let me ask you. So if I pay, let's say for the next 3 years, I pay you $4,200 a month, which is that's about 50 for, let's just say 50,000. So that's 150,000, right? So at the end of 3 years, I would pay you the remainder of that 1 million minus 150. So I would pay you 850,000.
No, you pay me still the 1 million.
So what? So
150,000, I'm gonna be wasting an interest rate.
So then what you're telling me then now is the purchase price now is going to cost me 1.15 million, not 1 million.
If you take 3 years, yeah. Each year is gonna cost you 50,000.
So Miguel,
because the price of the property right now.
So Miguel,
I mean, I'll just pay it off, and I don't have to be wasting interest rates no more.
So Miguel, and I love doing deals, and hopefully you don't take offense to this, but at the end of the day, man, $1 million in that town is a good chunk of money. Like, it's not like your land is in Malibu, right? So all I'm saying is $1 million, we're already overpaying for it, and I'm okay with that because I'm making that monthly payment. But if I'm gonna have to pay $1 million on top of $4,200 a month for, whether it's 2 years or 3 years, it changes the purchase price. Then now it doesn't become a win-win situation anymore. And if it doesn't become
$1 million if you pay me right now?
What was that?
If you pay me, it's 1 million. If you pay me right now, if you have
Yeah, but if I pay you right now, there's value to time and convenience, and you don't value that because you'd rather have the 1 million, right? So it's a give and take kind of deal. Like, I don't mind paying you up front, but it ain't going to be $1 million because it's not worth $1 million. So I'm betting on the fact that I'm trusting you and I'm believing in you that I can actually turn that into 11 lots. So for that, I'm willing to bet on that 1 million, but I'm only going to be able to do it if I pay you $4,200 a month. Once we start building, then you can get that balloon payment. I don't mind putting a 3-year or a 5-year balloon payment on there. That's fine. I like that because it protects you no matter what. I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to pay $4,200 a month, and then on top of that, I have to pay you $1 million. It's like, brother, like, I'd rather just go buy a piece of land in Malibu, and I know for a fact that it's going to sell a whole lot more. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to call a spade, right?
Let's just then let me think about it then, and I'll give you a call if I decide to go that route.
Yeah, if you decide to go that route, just go ahead and sign it. That's totally fine. If you don't, no problem, man. I have a lot of other properties I can buy with less headaches,
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Trying to squeeze me for that? Get out of here.
I didn't get to hear all of it, man. What happened?
I was like, no, I want you to pay me. I was like, so the price just went from 1 million to 1.15. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
That's why I told him, like, please don't take offense to this, but, and I couldn't remember exactly what town he lives in. I was like, but bro, you don't live in Malibu.
Yeah.
Like, why don't you just pay me $1 million now? I was like, there's value in speed and convenience. I'm like, you obviously don't see that value because you want that 1 million. So if you want the million, this is the offer.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna pay someone 1 million, it's gonna be a piece of land in Malibu.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're actually building there because of the
Mhm.
fire that just happened 2 years ago.
Yep.
I'm like, you live in the fucking armpits of California. Like,
Funny.
sorry, bro, it ain't gonna work.
Jeez. That guy was so close to getting $1 million.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
You're right there, buddy. What happened? You sabotaged yourself there.
Yep.
Uh,
So, well, dude, that's how I am right now, Edward, with a lot of people. And maybe I'm losing deals that way, but I'm like, I've got an expiration date on that sucker. You sign it, and if you don't, I'm off to the next one.
yeah. That's
Done.
what I had to do with that one that we're talking about, the Oklahoma one with that lady. Yeah, she was just being like a headache about everything. And I told her find her offer, sent it. She either signed it or not. And from there I'm done.
Yep.
So
Like, no, am I saying don't ever call them, don't ever chase? I'll chase a little. Don't get me wrong. I will.
yeah.
I'll call, I'll make sure that they sign. But if they don't sign, bro, like, I'm done. Get out of here,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
JT, my man, where have you been, bro? Should have worked in. You're his only option. Yep. Well, he said he's going to think about it, so screw him. If he comes back to me after it's expired, it's going to be a different price point. No, dude, I'm dead serious, man. I am literally to a point now where I'm truly going to start embracing being the buyer. I'm just going to be
Yep.
a cutthroat. It is what it is, dude. Like, I'm here trying to squeeze everything, like put everything into a point where I just get a little, they get the most, the end buyer is happy. I'm doing all the work for a little amount because I'm kind-hearted. It's like, no, I'm just done with it. Like, if I'm going to put in this much work and I'm going to provide a solution, this is what I'm going to get paid. If you don't want it, I'm just going to move on to the next one.
Yeah.
And if that approach kills the freaking business, dude, I'm going down swinging. Because I'm just sick and tired of doing all the things on the back end just for a small 5,000, 3,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 deal.
Yeah. 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 It does seem like a lot of work to do for just little return, especially if
You
they're
know?
getting a headache like that.
Yep. Absolutely. So I am now found. I don't know, man. I'm just pissed.
This one.
No more, no more, no more, no more.
Sorry.
That guy Rubio. Dude, why are you not in my AirPods? Sweet. I have you back on.
Hello?
Hey, Mario, it's Caesar. How are you?
Hey, pretty good, brother.
Good, good. Did I catch you at a bad time? Sounds like you're out and about again.
No, I'm just listening to some music.
Oh, nice, man. What kind of music you listening to? That's pretty loud.
Just, hang on a second. It's not here. Anyway, I was having some guacamole salad and I just finished it.
My man.
Hang on.
Nothing. I'm going to look someone. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Man, you got some good music going on in the background. You're making me want to get me some margarita and some pozole or something, man.
There you go. There you go. I'm gonna mess with tequila that I bought from the party.
Mario knows how to have fun. I like it. Living life. Happy Friday, my friend.
Thank you very much.
All right. So talk to me about this property of yours. You said the compound.
Okay.
It's
1 acre. It's fenced in, private. It has a code to get in, but lately they've had it open, I guess. So and there are 2 gyms. One guy teaches kids how to wrestle, and the other guy is Hawaiian, and he does some kind of a rope exercise. And the offices are 2-story in the rear of the building. He's in construction around the country, and then the Hawaiian rents the 3-bedroom and 2-bedroom apartment upstairs.
okay. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Okay.
Right. The 2-bedroom has two bathrooms, I think, and the 3 bedrooms have 2.5 baths, I think.
Okay.
And it has a water well. We have to treat it every 6 to 9 months. Salt tablets, and it's on septic. And see what else. The electric bill is on 1 meter, but you can get it each place separate meters. But the electric ranges from 540 on a low period to it gets a little above $1,000 a month. In the summertime.
Okay.
And they pay their own propane type of gas. See what else? I guess that's about it. And
Okay.
the revenue is $15,750. You multiply that times 12, that gives you a yearly gross rent. And then take out they're gonna take it out like 28,000 a year for property taxes and insurance.
Okay. What about any other expenses?
once in a while, like I had to dig up a pipe 2 days ago because it would plug up from one side to the other side. So I had to pay a plumber $27.50 to dig up the pipe and redo it so that wouldn't happen again, you know.
Yeah, but what is your monthly expenses to run all of that over there?
Well, they pay the electric and they pay the propane. Once in a while, when there's some maintenance like that pipe that I had to replace, you know, that's the only pain. I was paying a landscaping company, but the Hawaiian said that they'd be willing to take care of that because it really wasn't a whole much. It was just a matter of cutting a little bit of grass and trimming around the fence lines, you know. So he's taking care of that himself now.
Okay, so the 15,750, those are gross rents, correct?
Gross rents, and then you take out
The 28,000 for tax insurance.
Yeah.
And that gets you my
for,
NOI.
Right.
Okay. So quick question for you. If you don't mind just giving me the rental amount for each unit, that would be great. Like the wrestling gym, how much are they paying per month, the wrestling gym?
The wrestlers are paying $4,125 a month.
Okay.
And the office guys are going to go up to $26.50 a month.
That's the office guys. That's the okay. What about the Hawaiian? The gym for the gym.
The Hawaiian guy in the 2-bedroom apartment, he's paying $2,200
a
month. That's for the 2-bedroom. It includes utilities, and then in the 3-bedroom and the gym, it comes out to $6,800 a month.
So how is that broken down then? The 6,800. How much? How much goes to the apartment? How much goes to the other one? To the gym?
It's $6,300 total, and then I added the extra amount for the electric type of bill.
Okay, so
on the 3-bedroom and on his gym that he works out of.
Okay, so the gym, the Hawaiian gym also rents out the 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, correct?
Right.
And the total between the two is 6,800.
And the 2-bedroom apartment, he just started renting that last month at $2,200.
Oh, so he rents out both units. So he rents out 3 units, pretty much. The two apartments and the gym.
He wanted to rent out the other one. What he did is he combined them together into like a 3-bedroom house, I guess, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He has 2 sons. One of them has a wife and a kid, you know.
Got it. Okay. All right. And so how much are you looking to get for this whole compound?
I'd be wanting to sell it at an 8% cap. I think it's a good deal for someone because in 1 year they can probably get the commercial people to chip in part of the property tax, you know. You won't be able to get the apartments a chip into the property tax, you know, just the 2 gyms and the office guy. Get him to pay a little bit of it, you know, where at least, you know, next year, you know, get them to pay like maybe 40% or 50% of it, you know, so to slowly raise it up every year, so it increases your net type of revenue,
Okay, so question for you. As far as the tenants there, are they all renting on the top of the market, or is there room for growth there?
On the rents, I really don't know because I'm not, because I just took everything over about 4 or 5 months ago. My property manager was running it. He was probably taking a little bit of money out of the deal.
Oh no.
But
Yeah.
I don't like property managers. Never have, never will. But I knew him for a long time, and he started to get a little, I don't know, dementia, and then he ended up with a stroke
Oh man.
about a year ago. And once I took it over, man, I don't know. He was managing that, and he was managing my condo.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, so I had to spend a little bit of money on the condo, get it all ready, then I've gotten everyone up to par, I didn't want to lose any of the tenants, so I just increased their rent a little bit to cover all the utilities and a little bit of the maintenance that I sometimes have to pay,
Okay. Let me ask you, as far as the property goes, is there anything that I need to fix? What's the condition like?
No, I'm trying to find out when they're gonna pave the street that it's on, because it's a gravel street, and there's some new construction going up around it, so I figured, trying to find out when they're planning to go in there and pave. Once they pave that street, I think it increases the value of the rent, I think, so I'm trying to find out, I think that's going to be something for the county to do, or the city.
Okay. And Mario, by the way, what is the address of this compound? Because the address that I have, I think, is for the condo. What's the address for this compound here? I definitely want to be in your position when I grow up, where I forget which properties I have. That's a good problem to have, Mario. How long have you been doing this for now?
Oh, too long, man. I'm ready. I'm trying to sell a restaurant and bar I have in downtown Round Rock. I'm working on that one right now.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Well, can I ask you a quick question, Mario?
Sure.
I mean, 15,750 or 775 a month sounds like you've got pretty good tenants. Sounds like you don't have any problems with them. They pay on time. That's a good chunk of money coming in every month. And what got you looking to sell this compound?
Well, it's a little far from me. It's like a 55-minute drive just to go there. And the trouble with that part of town, it's a very fluent part of town. And most of your people that take care of maintenance of whatever don't live there. They got to drive, 30, 45 minutes away to get there. So any work I need done, I got to pay them maybe a service cost $100 or more because of the going and coming, just to see if they can fix the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I like commercial things, like I bought an Apple, and I'm netting almost $21,000 a month on that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's they take care of all the triple net.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the properties I like to keep.
Okay, so this one you just want to get rid of because it's too far away from you.
Yeah,
doesn't really excite you as much.
The condo's too far for me. Also, I personally don't like Lakeway because the people that live there think the shit doesn't smell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got you.
They're very affluent people, They think they're important,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, question for you, man. I mean, do you own this compound outright? Is there a mortgage on this?
No mortgage. That was a 1031, I guess.
You did 1031? Okay. Well, let me ask you, Mario. I mean, not seems, I know you are, since you forget how many properties you have. So you're very well off, and it doesn't sound like you're distressed. You don't need the money. Let me ask you, would you be open to doing this in terms where you get a monthly payment?
Okay, está bueno. Thank you. Sí. Okay. Okay, está bueno. Okay, bye. I'm sorry?
Yeah, I was just asking. Sounds like you obviously don't need the money. You're not in a distress situation. None of that. Would you be open?
Anybody that's interested in 51 acres I have?
How many acres you said?
51.
51 acres. Where? In Austin?
It's in Bastrop County.
Bastrop County. What's the address on that one?
995.
Hold on for 1 second.
Carter. To do the other lots. He thinks he can do everything for about 85,000.
Do what for 85,000?
Break up the 51 acres for the county for the lots, so they can sell individual couple lots. There's lots of trees there. There's oak trees, pecan trees, pine trees. So the concept there that I was going to do 2 years ago was build the housing out of a company in Florida that's fireproof, so they can save some money on the insurance, and they're fireproof, and they're also mold proof, you know. And that's what I was going to go and do. That, with me being blind completely now, or whatever, I don't want to do any construction right now. You know, I got a big project which I'm on sale right now in downtown Austin, and we're about ready to start construction around June 15th.
Uh-huh.
And we're taking the prices from people right now, see what they will give us. You know, I just wanted to get, you know, some of my money out of it and some change, and then get me a free condo in the project.
So how much are you looking to get for this one?
I think my partner submitted a thing for $7 million. The appraisal has it appraised at 8.2 million right now as it stands. The finished product will be around 23 million.
Okay.
I think the address is 2001 South First. At the corner of Joanna and South First.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is starting a move from South Congress to South First because South Congress has gotten really expensive.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know you said that it got appraised at 8.2, but how much are you looking to get for it?
Well, I only own 50%, so it'd be half of 7 million. But I'm willing to adjust that for a condo once they finish construction.
Okay. So you said you owe 50% of this 51 acres, so there's obviously another owner on this, right?
No, not the 51 acres. I'm talking about the South First type of project.
Oh, okay. No, but I mean, I'm just asking how much do you want for the 51 acres?
I'd like to get about 2,100,000 if I pay the engineer and the people to subdivide it, you know.
2.1 for this?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's where a friend of mine owns a bunch of companies there. His name is Musk. He owns what's the name? The cars, the electric cars.
Tesla? You talk about Tesla? Elon Musk and them?
Yeah. He has that company, and then he has another company that makes a bunch of rockets. There. Hey, I gotta take this call, okay?
All right, man.
Bye.
This guy loves to talk, and he's got quite a bit of properties. I gotta hone in on this one. Dude, it's a huge amount of acres.
Oh yeah, heard a little bit of it. You said
51.
51.
51 acres.
You
I
said
think
this is
he's
in
dead on the.
Texas?
In Texas, yeah. You know where Dale is?
Yeah, yeah.
Where is
At
Dale,
the tone,
Texas?
please record your message.
I wonder if it's near any highways.
It's like outskirts of like Austin.
Austin, San Marcos.
Yeah, like on the outskirts. 361.
All right, so he's got a compound. I mean, he's selling at an 8 cap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit. I was just gonna offer him at 10 cap and then land at 9 cap. You can't really go wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if he's, especially if he's willing to take monthly payments on those, get it in terms. I think there would be an option there. But folks, this is definitely not going to be a one call close. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that is definitely.
No,
takes some time.
it's got a lot of moving parts.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he owns dude, that guy is a fucking baller. That guy's a baller. He was like, brother, he's like, I have so many properties I can't remember the addresses. He's like, I'm gonna have to call my accountant or whatever, my guy.
Yeah. Jeez.
And he does have properties, dude. He ain't lying.
No.
Because I looked him up. Each address he gave me like has multiple like linked properties, you know. But I'm sure this guy has multiple LLCs, so it's not like you see 10 doesn't mean that's all he owns.
Yeah. Yep.
He does that's all he owns in his name.
Smart man.
Yep. All right, let me call this guy. How have you been, by the way, man? Have you been getting calls or no? Getting through?
Yeah, I had a couple. Some of the other ones that some of the leads, I think like 6. I'm still trying to get a hold of. I think 2 I've deaded, and I have like 2 more that I just put a long-term follow up.
Bro, we're so funny, dude. Our brain is so fried because all we do is call. You just said it. You said, and I say it too. We
What?
just deaded it.
We just deaded it, or
Bro, what? It's like we just killed the deal. We just killed the
we
lead.
just killed
But
it.
bro, we're
Yeah.
like, we deaded it.
Literally, yeah, that's true, dude. Because I'm like, all right, next. All right, I'm not gonna call this dude. I'm deading that.
I'm deading that one. Dude, it's like those what do you call it? Those short vids. There's like spell yes as like YES, or like like what is YES spell is like yes, and then someone goes EYES, and the person's like ES. Just because the E usually like stands for internet, you know what I mean? Like so,
Yeah.
but it's like it's eyes, bro. It's not ES.
That's exactly how we
The
are.
person you
That's the funniest shit.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Sorry.
please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey Wes, Caesar here. When you get a chance, give me a call back. Looks like you responded to my text message about selling your property on Tucker for $80,000. Give me a call. That's well within my price range. Just need to know a little bit more information. Thanks. Just left you voicemail. What's today? Today's Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Are you doing anything tomorrow, Edward?
No, I mean, if you're on in the morning, I'll be on.
Cool. I'm probably gonna go live a little bit later tomorrow. So instead of 10:30 my time, I'll probably want to start at 11, like between 11 and 11:30.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want to hop on. I mean, you know the link.
Yeah, I'll be on it, man.
Yeah, because I gotta do some recording before we go live. I did promise my mom to take her for a nice walk today, and the sun is finally out. It's beautiful. So, as much as I'd love to stay on here, folks, I will call it a little bit early today. We got a couple. I don't know if you got a couple of calls because I was in and out. But I mean, I got on a few calls, and then I think you got on a couple of calls, Edward. And I don't know if Ken got. I heard Ken's voice a couple of times, but I don't know if he was talking to anyone.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. For everyone else that's watching, smash that like button if you guys got any key takeaway. And if you didn't, don't smash it. But also, if you did get a key takeaway, drop it in the comments just for any new or future wholesaler that will come across this channel. Just want to make sure they can get key takeaways that they can use to close their first deal. And freaking day 18, bro. Look at that, dude. 2 more days, it'll be fucking 20% done already.
Yep.
Dude,
Yeah,
when I was
man.
thinking about it, I was like 100 days, a long time, but
Yeah, man. Yep.
doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right, brother. You have a good one. Till next time,
All right.
folks. Speed and